Welcome to another episode of NoWrongConvos. This is a podcast that will talk about anything and everything as usual. We have the main guys in the studio. We have Bond to my far left. AKA what again? What's the AKA?
I don't have AKA.
Lefty.
Bond.
Lefty. Yeah, Lefty. And we have OG Strings.
Yeah.
And we have Big Engine. Ragnarok of Lagos.
What up?
But the guy AKA Plenty. Of course, yours truly, F1D. So we have this this kind of exciting topic we want to talk about. We want to talk about Uber fares and who should be responsible for paying of the Uber if he or the guy invites or the girl invites. We just want to talk about it. So Bond, I'll start from you.
Why not me?
I'll start from you.
You be lefty, you know.
No, you be lefty. Just call it out. So okay. I'll just ask a quick question. Before you got married, though.
Yeah, very good.
Uber did that time.
Before
I just got married.
Uber did.
Before
Femi, that time, na yellow taxi.
Baba Shelly, gbé mi lọ sí. Drop.
Me, personally, with Uber fare, debacle. I think my opinion has changed on that over the years. Now, also the subsidy too has also added to my opinion change. But the lack of subsidy has added to my opinion change. But in the old days, I can be traditional. I always assumed that, look, I invited you to come see me. And, I should at least, make that happen and take you back home. If I can't take you home. So, in the old days, if I want to meet someone like this, you go pick her up from her house.
Okay, so if she stays in Egbeda and you live in Ikoyi, so you go to Egbeda, you pick her up, then bring her to Ikoyi, then drop her back.
This is where I look at it now. Because Uber has come, and I don't need to go to Egbeda. Because there was a time where niggas, they drive, go Jew, right? Go pick babe, come back. Like, there was this guy, don't babe I had that was in the Jew road. Like, that Lasso, Iba road. And I remember coming back on there and police stopped me and he was telling me like, guy, do you know how many robberies they have on this road? Like, where are you coming from at this time? I said, nah, woman. Did you understand? Did you get what I'm saying? So, in those days when it was before Uber, you went to carry the babe from her father's house and you made sure you dropped her. So when the Uber came, right, it was only fair that you pay the Uber fare. However, as fuel has gone up by 300, I'll be 200%.
Oh boy.
That I've come to review that statement. I'm just happy that I'm no more in that playing field. But if I was to talk to somebody now, I think it's something, especially when I think is where we decide to meet. If you are coming to my house, okay, maybe I'll pay for it. But if we're meeting in somewhere,
were you about to say hotel? Were you about to say hotel? Because if you're coming to your home
now,
of course. Go ahead.
Repeat that.
No. You caught this, Abby.
Wow.
Let's go.
Okay.
If I'm meeting in a restaurant, and then now depends on how many dates in that we are in this relationship.
Okay.
So if it's my first date, well, be that you better be coming by yourself. You get because we are just meeting each other.
Yeah.
But if we're a couple of dates in.
Okay, so for you, it's first date, you should take care of herself.
Yes.
Then second, third, fourth, you become the man, and you begin to.
We will start to reconsider based.
Okay, so
for
instead
me, sorry, I want to believe we're going.
I'll never ask you a question.
You go wait. You go wait.
No, please. I'll never ask you.
I must talk.
Oh yeah, talk.
So, there are two different ways I see it. Right. For instance, if like Bond said, if you are the one that invited the girl, maybe sometimes you're like, I'm so stressed, and you're like, don't worry, okay, we make it more convenient, right? You send, you pay for the Uber, coming or going, whichever way it is, right? But what about when you're just chilling, she calls you, and she says, I miss you, I want to see you now. I'm like, come now. And she goes, and you pay for my Uber fare, as in, But you're the one that is missing me now. Won't you come and visit me?
Yeah, no, wow.
Now,
Why do I have to fund you? You say you like me, you miss me, you want to see me. Come now, just come. Why do I have
to buttress what you just said, yeah? For technically, so what we should rule out.
Hey, God, it happened for you today.
What we should rule out, what we should rule out as important. If you, for example, Uti invites Lade for a date, right? You say Lade, Uti says Lade, hey, what's up? Come through.
Watch the mic.
Yeah, sorry. Come through, Lade, and Uti should know that he's responsible for that transport.
Yes. And
her feeding and everything till she gets back to her house.
Of course.
But the moment Lade says, Uti, I miss you, I want to see you, Lade is responsible for her transport, but not the feeding. Of course now. You want chop woman money?
No. Why not now?
Woman money is sweet though.
Woman money is sweet.
No, anyway, but at the end of the day, if she says she's missing you and she's coming to see you, you know, most of the time she's coming to see you in your house, not a shake. I had to do that. Anyway, do you get? So, like you said, it's her responsibility. She says she's missing. Okay, I miss you. I want to see you. I'm coming. They say pay for my Uber fare.
Let me come in here. It's very simple. At the end of the day, for me, I think it's about understanding the person, right? If you're a working class boy and then you are seeing a girl in university, I see no reason why you'll be expecting that she will pay her bills. She's in school, for crying out loud. Is it her father's money that she's meant to be using for upkeep? She's meant to come and use it and see you.
I don't agree though.
You are the one. No.
Finish.
No, understand what I'm saying, right? It's a different thing if two of you are in uni or in college together. You guys are legging it together. You're walking about together and all of that. Now, understand this. We are not abroad. We did not grow up with the whole, let's go Dutch culture. That has never been our culture. Yeah. Our culture has always been, as the man, you be responsible, enough to take care of the lady and her needs. If you want to see a woman, then that means you should have the money to do it. If you don't have the money, Baba, take Vaseline and help yourself.
Jesus!
It's very simple.
That's brand, not just Vaseline. No, other brand
to counter what you said, right? Which you're very right with everything you said. But okay, so what? Let's say for instance, I'm dating a girl in uni, right? Yeah, and I mean, with the terms you dropped here, you see her father's money. I mean, to a certain degree, I'll probably be giving her pocket money. Yeah, you understand? I'll be giving her some form of monthly allowance.
Based on your doings now.
You understand? Here and there, I chip in as much as I can financially, right? I believe there's some moments she should still she has money. I've paid money to her account. If she can't use part of the money to come and see me with Uber, is there another man that you go and use my money to buy?
You are bringing mitigating circumstances here.
No,
how? Now, let's assume, like you said, now you meet this lovely babe. You guys. How are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's meet in the restaurant. Let's meet in the restaurant. And then, do you get, so in that kind of situation, you just met her, you agreed to meet at the Hive, which is what I was going to say that time.
Yeah. Okay.
Hive, Okay.
So,
nice.
So, yeah.
Shout out to the Hive. Yeah.
So, you agreed to meet at the Hive now. And whose responsibility is to get here? Like you said, me too, I'm one of the traditional guys, that if you met somebody and you say, let's have drinks, right? And it's your responsibility to facilitate the drinks. Whatever it takes to facilitate the drinks, which is either paying for the drinks or getting you there and back. Like in the old days, now you go pick the babe up.
Facts.
But now, now there are serial killers and shit. Everybody meets in the temple. So yeah, I agree with him in that kind of sense that you can't expect the girl, that you're the one that invited her. But that being said,
but I just said,
wait now. That being said, right? There's also the case of how do I put it? Disappointing or not getting what you want. So
Nigga, where are you?
Exactly.
I sent you Uber money for 6 hours. I've not seen you.
There's that kind of thing. There's the comment of paying that money and not coming, or you get all those kind of situations. We have seen that happen so many times. That babes that
boys they complain.
Yeah, there's this one. I'm sure it happened to or you get motherfuckers as well. So it happened to me, right? Where a girl will send a message and you say, "Oh, I'm coming to Lagos," or "I'm coming to this thing. Send me, 5-10K towards transport." Do you get? And I'm coming for the weekend. And you look at it, what's 5K, what's 10K? You send it. Then on Saturday, you don't notice it. She don't tell you, say, "Oh, sorry, I couldn't make it again." Now 5-10K, so you just boom. You get? So I'll make it up to you the next time. It was not later I found out that they would send it like block message to
a broadcast
to everybody, all the muggles.
That format.
This thing, and then you will just chop the banana and send them feeling say okay. You get? So there's all that kind of situation where guys are a bit skeptical with this.
No, but it still doesn't address who should pay the Uber.
Okay, so
what I mean by that, say, because when guys are skeptical, you now say, okay, you know what, pay for it, or
when you come, I'll give you
or yes, or I give you, and then guys, for instance, Mr. If I used to do that way, I won't pay you for the Uber, I'll give you thank you for coming. Right? Which
can you define thank you for coming?
Thanks for coming is what it is, bro.
It's thanks for coming.
It's just it needs no explanation.
It's just what it means.
It just
means
thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Just for coming.
But when I come to this, thanks for coming. Oh,
yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah.
Welcome. He has come.
I got my answer.
Okay, so there's a little twist. So if, for example, we men, we've decided that we want to take care of the women,
right?
We're in charge of the tea fare. We're in charge of the feeding. If there's whatever, just till she gets there, till she leaves, we're in charge. Now, the part I'm usually vexed about is the sense of entitlement from the lady. When you say, "Come and meet me," when you say, "Hey, I want to see you," she says, "Are you paying for my Uber?"
Yes, no, it's bullshit.
Now, a man knows what he's supposed to do. Number one, first of all, if you as a lady decides that you want to go out with this guy, the man, you should already know that this guy mature enough to know what he's supposed to do.
I disagree.
No.
There are a lot of fuck boys in Lagos that, trust me, right? They have to ask, because these girls have been beaten not once, not twice, and they've learned from it to be smart about it. Because there are some guys, there are guys that will even take you on a date and will leave you and form they are going to toilet and will jar.
No, be that girl where they talk with 12K. You saw this girl 12K last
week. That girl they chop, I beg.
Why she chop 12K now? But depends on the restaurants now.
Which restaurant? That restaurant be like, average priced restaurant.
Nah, guys, it is what it is at the end of the day.
They chop,
as a guy, like I said, right, it's the same way if you're having sex or you're having unprotected sex. Just know that if the girl gets pregnant, be ready to suffer the consequences. Yeah. If you're gonna do something, then be ready for it. If you can't afford it, don't do it.
I don't get this point.
My point is this, right? Yeah. If you're gonna date a girl who is obviously not earning at all, right? Or you just want to smash or whatever the case is, financially you should be able to take care of that. Yes, it's a different thing if, okay, this girl is a working class, she has her own car and whatever and everything. Even though that billing, they even high pass.
Oh, but the billing,
they're not going to ask you for fuel money or for cab money. Nah, oh, my house rent is due. Do you understand all those kind of levels? So everything get grades. So as a man, you need to know what you can cope with,
who and what you can cope with.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
So everybody gets
it's very
okay,
simple.
So let's judge this situation.
I don't get. As in, I'm trying to relate it to the Uber fare.
Okay,
that's where I'm.
So if you want to brap, is what basically is what you're saying. If you want to brap,
you go pay.
Be ready to pay.
Yes, no problem.
So that's part of the consequences that come. So if you're going to brap somebody that doesn't have money, so there are some people now that is not a conversation. Do you get? You are meet me here.
If you're brapping somebody that doesn't have money, is it one off? Is it a one off?
No. If you're brapping someone that doesn't have money, person doesn't have money. So the period in which you're brapping that person that doesn't have money, prepare to pay for the Uber. You can't expect her to find money from somewhere.
At that point, look, So if you are with this girl, yeah, obviously there's an established relationship, right? If you're in a situation with that kind of girl, you already know, yeah, okay, you'll be doing a lot, you have a lot of responsibilities, you're going to be paying for a lot of stuff, you know, giving her pocket money. So, as in, you know how much you're giving her, you know.
Okay, but
We're not saying, no. The thing is,
this thing is personal.
Let I get where you're coming from.
But talking about his girlfriend.
Let me break it down for you.
Not every time.
Wait. Let me break it down for you, right? You send a girl 50K. You send a girl 50K at the beginning of the month that, oh, just take this 50K, use it and do whatever you want to do and all of that, right? Now, this girl has done her hair. She has done her nails. She has done her pedicure, right? She's probably done facial as well. That money don't finish you.
You give her again now. I don't know why you did it.
Baba, relax now.
No, because you were saying that she should be able to use that money from that money that you sent her. And I'm just telling you now that she has spent all that money on taking care of herself. Don't forget that all these places that she's going to go and do hair, nails and all of that, she's going to pay for Uber to go to all those places.
Yeah, we're still on the same.
So the money is never enough.
Yes, wait.
Hold on. The one that they call 50,000.
Wait, Femi, wait. Let's not deviate. Yeah,
let's like 2.5.
Femi, let's not deviate. Please, just chill. We're still on the same. I'm literally where you are, right? Do you understand? But for me now, you said the 50K is finished, right? She will come back to you for more money, right? You give her now if you can, right? So she has money now. It doesn't mean she's going to be paying for every. Wait now. It doesn't mean she's going to be paying for every. Can I finish? You understand? It doesn't mean she's going to be paying for every Uber ride to your house. But in a situation like we identified earlier on, myself and Femi, right? She goes, "Hey baby, what's up now? I miss you now." Do you understand? And you sent her money recently, as in. Shouldn't she just come? Must you pay for the ride at that time?
He's putting context in something that we didn't put context in.
No, there has to be context now.
Let me finish.
The reason is the Uber fare. Why?
Wait, Oga, let me finish now. Let me finish.
Oh yeah.
So you're putting context in what we stated that doesn't have context. But I mean, you're putting context that say you have given this girl money before. That's context. That's not this conversation this topic as we're yarning it does not put context that you are giving this girl money. Yeah. It's just whose right is it to pay for the Uber fare? So if you have been giving somebody an allowance, right, and you are giving an allowance, for fuck's sake, she should be able to pay for Uber here and there sometimes, right? Yeah. We all understand that. I mean, come on, right? It's not that every time. But however, we're talking about this is somebody like you don't really know. Do you get? You have not given her sheshe before. Right? Now you are meeting somewhere, right? For a date. Should you pay her Uber fare?
That's a given now. Once you are the one, the caller is the buyer. Yeah.
What if she's the caller?
If she's the caller, she says you should come.
She holla you say how far?
She wants to come.
Let's meet up.
Come and see me now. I don't expect you to
she holla you.
My Uber ride after that.
No, she holla you say how far now? Moji, what's up? What are you doing this morning? Let's meet up now. Right, and
let's go and watch a movie.
Meet me there now, or I can pick you up on my way.
So my point is, if she was to call and say, "Can you pay for my Uber fare?" Would it be right or wrong? That's what this conversation is about.
Yes, but there will still have to be context in it, yeah. Because for a girl to tell me that, yeah, I mean, we'll probably have had a relationship.
There's no relationship.
There's no relationship, and you know what you're doing. For what are you now doing now? If no relationship,
so
you go pay now.
So what I feel in that context, right? It's a very simple thing. If I don't have money at that point in time, I'm not liquid. Do you understand? So let's plan it for some other time. Because, like I said, you already know the type of person you are dealing with. You already have an idea that this one a school girl, this one no get funds, this one a working class girl. I mean, we all have like friends who are working class. When they say, "Oh, let's go out," do you understand? You guys will probably split the bill. Yeah. Do you understand? Because you know that, okay, their own like strengths and all of that.
People get money past you. Like,
you
what
get
the
me?
fuck?
You have some that you know that on a full scholarship you dey on. They go even vex if you try to say, "Oh, you want to pay something." Do you understand? You have those who be say, "Be full, be nah." Do you understand? Like they even if they have, they will not. So the thing is, you need to understand the type of person that you are inviting out or who's inviting you. I mean, probably have girls that will say, "Oh, it's my birthday on Friday. Hope you will come." Oh, obviously, they want you to come and spend money.
Yep. In our own birthday.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They're not telling you, oh, come and drink champagne on my own. Where down on the apple?
How now?
You understand?
Make you
But
no
there
go
are
drink
some ladies
Azulo.
that you know that if they tell you, oh, I'm having drinks with some of my girls at this place, come out and everything. Baba, you go, even they shame to even say you want pay. Well, Do you understand? So you have to know the type of girl from the onset. You understand me? But as a man, whether a girl reaches out to you or you reach out to a girl and everything, you have to hold your own side. It's very simple.
Agreed. So basically, what we are concluding with this kind of conversation, I see that we are getting somewhere, is that it's a fuckboy move to not pay for the Uber.
No.
Yeah.
I disagree still.
Say that again, bro.
I disagree still.
That's right.
If the caller is the buyer, if a girl is telling me she misses me,
She's paying.
I don't need to be here pay my Uber fare now.
Let me ask you a question. Let me put some context to this non-context.
You miss
thing.
me, you want to come and see me? Come, I want to see you to come.
Let me put a context.
Why am I here pay for my Uber fare?
Listen, let's put it. First of all, now let's say Uber now is so setting context. You want to go from Yaba to the island is
9,000 coin.
9,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have this small girlfriend that is in Unilag, right? Now you have been busy, you have been chasing.
Okay, now
wait, now let me finish the conversation. She can't call you now, can't say, I will give her fun, I miss you now. When am I going to see you? Right?
Hold on. Let me add something to that. She now sends you picture or video of Bobby.
No, it's not even full Bobby. She give you like half Bobby. You know,
Yeah,
they just say
the
that
light
half Bobby,
one.
and it just so you could just see the skin for you. Can't tell you say, OG, I miss you.
Now I get where you're coming from because I was talking what I was saying here. But okay, so fair enough, right? But
Fair enough.
but
I know they joke with woman.
fair enough.
You know who smell?
See, guys.
Yeah, but still,
I want to
You
say
see-
one story. I want to say one story.
like say you
before we
won't come
finish.
from
I want to say
another
one
angle.
story. I want to say something because we were talking about disappointment. There's a story of this babe that came to come and visit this dude, right? And she spent 16,200 on her
Coin.
Uber, right? She reached there. Now the dude, as a normal boy, sort the Uber out. Now they don't reach the guy house. Now I don't know what she was thinking to go to the guy's house. I mean, if you come to my anyway, let's not go there. So she went to the guy's house. Baba can try, do some stuffs, everything.
What do you take
Baba
me
want
for?
brap. What do you take me for? Blah blah blah. Baba can say, oh yeah, come they go your house, and not only come they go your house, fucking transfer my money back. Now I think the guy was more like a threat because the way he said it was more like this was not going to do it. He was just wanting to threaten this babe, like what the fuck. Anyway, the babe now went, God saved her that she had money in her account, transferred the money back to this guy. But I want you guys, without even putting any question, context to that, I want you guys to just give me your own judgment on that situation.
Okay, and to just add to that, when he was asking her to sleep with him, he said he was going to give her a new
phone, yes.
an iPhone, which was in the room at the time and everything. And obviously, she felt disrespected by that. What do you take me for, that type of thing and all of that. But for me, my own take is this. If you know that person is not someone you can trust, because it's probably the first time you're going to his house. So whether you like it or not, he's still a stranger, right? If that person is not someone you can trust, person is not your family, the person is not your cousin or whatever, right? Don't go to a guy's house. If you're going to go to a guy's house, right, you have to state it. Oi, bro, we are not going to do anything. Let it be stated clearly. Even though there are still some fuck boys that will still change and be like, they will still want to try.
What are you going to go and do in the guy's house?
Not
Don't
all,
go to guy's
not
house.
all.
My own is this. What are you going to do in the
Still, a
guy's
lot of
house?
girls will still go to the house if they are promised an iPhone.
Yeah,
No, but they don't even
but
promise
the guy didn't promise until she was
got
there.
there.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Until she was
You know
there.
what I even believe, and this is my own take on this whole subject, right? I think that she planned to fuck this guy, right?
changed her
When
mind.
she was leaving the house. Got there, and you know that sometimes maybe the guy does get bad, maybe mouth they smell or something, or the house no tech like she expects. She just read there and not say, nah, I'm not fucking this guy. That's my belief, because my first is, why are you going to some guy's house that you don't know? Do you get, right? And then you pay 16,000. Like you're
that's
putting yourself in a situation.
Still talking phase.
Last.
You know, maybe she thought she was gonna get some nice snaps. You know, the aesthetics. I'll say the aesthetics.
Just to say,
It'd be like Chef Dami background.
No,
understand, you know,
no background lights, no nothing.
You're talking about fish head background.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, I just have one question. The guy is smush.
You waiting?
He's smush.
I don't know, but I mean, obviously, he
give him
tried.
money back. Nothing happened. No,
tried.
Nothing at all.
Not
Yeah.
That's why the guy holla now.
The guy paid 16,000.
Guy destroyed the
I know,
contract.
and then they check him, and he guys paid us 16,000. Go back.
Yes, now.
You understand?
30
That's
to 400.
400 coin.
Just to come and
Baba,
go.
you know it's how go. You
See, that almost full tank. That are almost full tank.
Painful, bro.
You know, so
That
I mean,
na almost full
Okay,
tank, bro.
so first of all, you not get how, you not get waiting consign babe, consign man house. If they never talk anything about sex. Because I see no reason why I'm on the phone with you steadily, having a conversation, checking up on you, and conversation no go that angle. And you say, when last did you? Oh, you, when last did you? Oh, I feel like
they just wanted to
I
Netflix
want
and
to.
chill.
Anyway,
I want.
are you telling us
Listen,
that?
no.
In
Listen,
the
no,
past.
no. In the past, so it's quite simple. If you are even as you marry yourself, even as you marry yourself, you go look your wife. Even when you want me, when I want brap, you get the way you go show yourself. You know, she need to remind. They should come remember how you be strong that year. Because you remember when I used to, my darling, you understand?
Touch me, John. Touch
So,
me.
you understand? Touch is a lie.
Stop it, I like it.
Stop it. You understand? All these things, they're important. You can't just say, yeah, open leg. I have to go inside.
Why not?
Baba, you get the way where you go flash brand new iPhone 14. Now possess you.
No.
It goes, oh my Sean.
I don't know the kind of
see.
girls those ones
Open
be.
sense.
Even Ogieva self go and show.
You don't open your hands.
Don't you?
Bro, but see,
Spread
let's call it spade a spade. I see no reason why a girl should go to a guy's house. If she's not
Yeah,
ready.
fair enough, but let's go
to
back.
brap.
Let's still stick with the Uber fare.
But that
Yeah.
Uber fare plenty. Things can happen with that fare.
So let's round up. The producer says we talk too much.
No, wait.
So
first of all,
let's give your opinion.
we've not said anything
About your beard.
About
Your beard. Oh, that's true. See how it looks. It now looks like Solomon.
That means Johnny NDA.
It now be like Solomon. Be like Sewe. You know it's Sewe, Biabi.
Corporal Femo.
Walk back, boy.
You be like saying head shrink.
no,
Yeah, close.
We didn't really talk about the entitlement because that part they vex boys.
No, but you see, the entitlement comes from the obligation as well. So what we spoke about was the obligation, right? And if there's an obligation, right, of course there'll be entitlement. So if there's an obligation for the guy to take care of these needs, of course there'll be entitlement from that person to expect you to take care of that need.
Okay, so I was reading something sometime. It's called the 5 steps of dependency. It says if you give something to someone once, they would appreciate it. If you give the same thing the second time, they would anticipate that you would do it the third time. If you give them the third time, they would expect it the fourth time. If you give them the fourth time, they would feel entitled to it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why it's an obligation. So if
So
you're
there needs to be a balance.
an obligation is
Okay,
what you
so
do all the
Ola is the
time.
buyer.
So you can always say, now me pay the last time. Try pay now.
Let me tell you how bad this is. Let me
Try
tell you how
this
bad
now.
this is. We women, even my wife, right? If my wife is coming now to meet me here, and she called me now, I'm going to take an Uber and come and meet you, right? Somewhere in the back of my mind, right? I have to be thinking, if I'm meeting her, let's assume we are meeting somewhere that she doesn't know, right? I have to be ready to pay for her Uber fare. Do you get? And that's something as small as that. Now, she earns a good living. She probably can afford it. But say she's coming to meet me. Do you get? Maybe we're committing me somewhere. We'll go somewhere together. Do you get? And it's for my convenience in some way. I have to expect it.
Yeah, but what you
It's
said
an obligation.
applies. The only difference is
let
she's
me-
your wife.
Wait.
No.
Let
What
me-
we're
let
saying
me-
is that
Do you understand?
Let me give you another.
So,
let me give you another
if-
scenario. Let me give you another scenario. So this happened to me a while back. One of my boys was getting married, right? And then the after party was going on, and then he wanted me to invite, some girls that would, come have a good time and all of that. You know, just to give the place a bit of color and all of that. So
you're the painter.
Pablo Picasso.
Oh, okay. Pull up with like 3-4 of your friends and everything. Jiggers. And like, oh, but you're going to pay for our Uber and all of that. But I didn't think of it as a problem because I'm the one who's calling you guys to leave your house and come somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sense,
You're gonna dress up. You're gonna go and pay maybe like 20K for makeup on your face, you know, and all of that and everything. So I just feel like it's only right when you are the one calling, right? And most times, don't forget that Nigerian girls have a way of, you know, guilt tripping you like, you don't even miss me, you don't even check up on me, blah blah blah, and everything. They'll make you feel like, oh, you're the one who should call. You understand? They won't say, oh, and won't you invite me out? You understand what I'm saying? You will not say, okay, well, yeah, come.
Yeah, reverse psychology.
It's never a case of, oh, I want to see you, blah blah. No.
So that's what I'm saying. What he's even saying is that even that babe that wants to tell you that she's missing you, she'll find a roundabout way to say that where it's you that comes in.
Yes. Yeah. Flip side. Let's flip it. Let's flip it, guys. Babe, babe say, come and see me. This guy no gets motto. He guys use Uber. Is he supposed to pay or the girl will pay?
Come and see me for what?
I want to see you come to my house.
You're a man now.
Let's flip it.
No, but remember, like I told you, there's different levels of babes. You just said now, I want to see you come to my house. For a babe to have her own house and live on her own.
Yeah, so the babe should pay the Uber.
No, she get a certain level.
She get a certain level. Bro, there are babes that will do that and will not even.
No, I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. But I'm saying, should that be accepted as well? If the guy
is understanding between both of them.
Fair enough. But me, I want to scatter everywhere now. Those your paintings, right? That you brought up to paint up. Yeah. So if they were like maybe 30 coming from different locations and you're going to spend a whole lot of money on them, you're going to cater for their feeding, drinking, you know, their welfare being there. And they're coming from like 5 different locations, 30.
Now PR budget.
And no, they are the ones. I know it's a PR budget. Yeah, but that's when you are the one calling, right? And they call you like, okay, man, we're together, blah blah. Maybe group of friends can be some WhatsApp group, blah blah. And they say, okay, they are coming, and they know, you know, you are going to cater for them, you and all that.
PR budget.
No. This is, you know, not necessarily that scenario, but that environment rather. Do you understand? But you know, just have a bunch of girls coming from different.
But now PR budget. Okay, but anyway you call it.
Why will
PR budget?
Why will I know 30 different girls?
Coming from different.
Say what's happening.
Not respect.
I want us to close.
Not respect, bro.
No, how it works is usually one girl will come like 4, 5.
If you're not a PR person who calls,
wait,
okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Group of girls just call you.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
They tell them to come as PR.
Let me ask you a question. We want to go to Ilashe.
I don't need fear now.
We want to go to Ilashe, right? Private beach and all of that, right? And then we decide to invite girls and say, oh, we want to go to the beach and everything, come with us. Will you expect them to get a boat by themselves?
No. They should get there to where the pickup point by themselves.
At least.
No, but I still going to bet the boats.
Yeah, the boat leaves with everybody, regardless of whether the girls are in it or not.
No, but you're the one arranging.
So come on time.
And my question is, who's arranging boats?
Now you know.
So I want to finish.
But get into where the boat is.
Can I talk, please?
Let's close.
We're closing. So I want to close with this final thing, right? Now, with this payment of thing, right? My cousin, this happened in Jan. My cousin was in Jan, and this babe calls him up and says, "Come over," and then he goes, "Shit, I'm broke. I don't have money for taxi." And she goes, "No problem. I'll pay for you." Now the guy goes and comes in, right? As he lands like this, as he's opening the door, this guy rushed him, right? Big. They don't do one hand, right? As the guy see me go inside toilet, go clean up, the freshen up. She don't come in again. Big. Yeah. Do second round. That second round now don't take time. Then get back to the bed. Now the guy that he got up. It was time for him to go home. So he then told the babe that I need to go back home. She's smoking a cigarette, and then she takes it, puffs out a cigarette, and points to the side bed thing under his phone. Right? It's £20. Wait, she don't food for there. She just keep the £20 for there. And she didn't say anything. She just continued smoking.
It is what it is, bro.
Wait.
You understand?
My guy say, in carry, you know if he talk. He
That
just,
walk of shame, man, go
he
long.
just slowly collect the thing.
Go long.
Say go out. Say for when he reach out, say for shower. He just say
You feel violated.
And that's why I said, like in the words of Tony Montana, first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. If you don't have money, my friend, Joseph P, or go to church.
And on that note,
Also,
Don't disturb anybody's daughter.
episode. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and is there anyone else? I think I covered everything. I did Twitter. So don't forget, guys, subscribe. Follow us. Drop your comments. Wherever it applies for you, and we'll always reply you. Love to see you guys. Bye.